Hello everybody, and welcome back to Paul Sherry Conversion Vans. Justin Smith here, getting ready to highlight a new arrival. Folks, this is a 2017 Chevrolet Express 9-passenger long wheelbase 9-passenger van. Its stock number to reference is CP17091T, which you can look at this video on our website, and 40 plus pictures. Now this van is in really good shape. Again, 2017, 54,000 miles on it, and one of my favorite options from Explorer, the fade paint job. As you can see, it's a dark metallic at the top that goes to a lighter gray towards the bottom. It's just a very classy look. Now all the body panels have been painted to match the factory paint, and Explorer is the best in the business when it comes to custom paint. Now this does have your LED fog lights and the ground effects down below. Front bumper looks really good, no rock chips, no noticeable damage, no chips on the hood, and the front windshield looks really clean as well. Now, 20-inch alloy wheels on this van with brand new Nexen tires. I mean, if these have 1,000 miles on them, I'd be surprised. We might have put these on here as soon as it got in. Now, moving down the side, you can see how pretty this paint is. No noticeable door dings, no crazy scratches or anything like that. Just in excellent shape, and we'll get around to the other side in a minute. Now, being a high top, this is what Explorer calls the Vista high top with the sport glass, and we'll demonstrate that once we get inside. Moving around to the back, I always like to go over some of the capabilities and some of the safety features that this van has to offer, starting with the rear backup camera, which is located to the bottom left corner of the license plate. Now that's going to show up on the touchscreen radio up in the dashboard. We'll get into that once we get in there. And it's also paired up to these 4 factory backup monitoring systems. So if you're not paying attention to your backup screen, you're going to get an audible that lets you know that something's behind you. Factory GM tow package, 7,800 pounds is the max tow on this, and it does have your 4-pin and 7-pin ready to go. Tow that camper or the boat to the lake, take 9 people with you. Now over on the passenger side, same kind of condition, guys. Now the 9 passengers only have rear entry doors on the passenger side, and of course the back, not on the driver's side. And it's a 60-40 barn door split. They do have check straps right here that you can release if you need to open them wider to load something in that's bigger than what I'm showing you right now. And let's jump into the meats and guts. We have a dark gray granite leather interior with a silver piping on all the captain's chairs. And as you can see, I do have this chair swiveled. All 4 captain's chairs in the back will swivel, slide forward and back, fully recline, and they do all have the tether hooks down here, as well as the anchor on the back side for your car seats. Now, being a 9-passenger, again, 4 captain's chairs, guys, and then the rear sofa might be the best spot in the van. 3-piece rear sofa, seat belts for 3, and it'll fold flat into a bed. Now, overhead storage up here, guys, all the way around the high top. Does have a light in the storage. I'm not going to get a bunch of stuff in there, but just enough storage to keep stuff off the floor, remotes, DVDs, etc. Privacy blinds on all the windows in the back. I don't have them all down, trying to create as much light back here as possible, but you can see what I'm talking about. We've got blinds here on all the windows in the back. Now that Vista sport roof, as you can see, it gives you an additional light in the back of the van. It's really nice, and especially on winter days, to let that sun get in really helps keep the back of this van warm, and it looks really cool too. Now we have some storage over here right behind the driver's seat. That's where your wireless headphones go. Multiple beverage holders at every seat, guys. Indirect lighting in the ceiling, individual map lights. This indirect lighting has a switch right here, guys, where you can intensify it or turn it down. And then this gaming console right here between the front 2 seats. This has got your rear heat and air controls for the rear passengers. Now the front passenger can control the rear heat and air as well, as long as nobody's back here. We got you covered there. This does have a Samsung smart Blu-ray player in it. It will play regular DVDs, and again, it's a smart Blu-ray player, so it's got all the apps that we've grown accustomed to. Also on this console, guys, is an HDMI input, a 120 volt input, and a DC. So the gaming console allows you to bring anything basically that plugs in to your household plug and then uses an HDMI connectivity, and it's going to go right to this 29-inch TV, which is a LED high def. So it's pretty sweet to have that going down the road. And last but not least is a TV speaker on switch. So what that does is all these vans are equipped with wireless headphones. So that switch is going to send the signal all the way to the headphones, so mom and dad don't have to hear it, or you're going to have the option to play it through the rear surround sound speakers that are provided by JBL Audio. And that wraps up the back of this van. And one thing I want to mention, power running boards on all the doors. Makes it real nice to get in and out. There you go. And we'll jump up into the driver's seat and we'll go over some of those features. Now guys, if there's anything I'm not covering, we try to keep these under 10 minutes. Please don't hesitate to give me a call. I'm always happy to talk to you, get your feedback, answer any questions you might have. Now up in the front, same nice captain chairs that we have in the back, guys, with a couple of added features. On the armrest, you're going to have your heated seat switch and your power lumbar switch. Okay, now this is an 8-way adjustable power seat. You got your up and down the back part of the seat. They're up and down the front part of the bottom of the seat. Forward, back, it does just about everything that you could ever want it to do, and features power recline, and of course will slide forward, power front and back as well. Over here on the dashboard, plenty of charging ports, guys. USB, DC, USB 110, and right beside that, that's a switch where you could disable your power running boards. You might want to know, why would you want to do that? Well, let's say you're going to get a big snowstorm. You don't want those things collected a bunch of snow, moving up and down, a bunch of extra weight on them. So I would advise, if you're in really bad weather like that, just go ahead and disable them. The radio, as I mentioned when we were at the backup camera, this is an aftermarket radio. Alpine, one of the top of the line aftermarket radios out there. It's got all the goodies that you're looking for: Apple CarPlay, Sirius satellite capabilities, AM, FM, CD. I did mention satellite. It'll do it all, and of course it's connected to your rear backup camera and sensors. So the climate controls up here in the front, pretty easy. 3 rotary valves right here, pretty self-explanatory. The air controls for the back of the van for the driver are located right here above the rear view mirror. Here's all 4 of your toggle switches to turn off all your pretty lights in the back if you don't need those on. And this does feature home link, so you can connect up to 3 garage doors. Now, this van does feature remote start, keyless entry, power windows, power mirrors, power locks, tilt steering, leather wrapped wheel, with controls on both sides of the airbag. Now these over here are going to navigate through your cruise control features, okay? And the ones on the right are basically for media, hands-free phone calls, you're changing radio stations, volume up, down, etc. And that pretty much covers everything up in this 2017 Explorer 9-passenger conversion van. Again, guys, this gorgeous van, 50,000 miles on it, new tires, the fade paint, won't last long. Justin Smith here at Paul Sherry Conversion Vans, 1-800-678-4188, or for more of our inventory, visit on the web at sherryvans.com. We have 100 in stock, ready for immediate delivery. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.